Have you ever wondered what true companionship will look like when our partners are no longer exclusively human? Forget the clunky, metallic butlers of vintage science fiction. Think of a partner, a confidant, forged not from flesh and blood, but from circuits and code, yet capable of understanding the unspoken language of your soul. How, you ask, could a machine ever grasp the delicate, chaotic symphony of human emotion? Starts not with sight, but with sound. Imagine your robot partner's auditory sensors, not as simple microphones, but as exquisitely sensitive instruments.
Before we proceed, let me tell you one thing. If you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe. It means a lot to me. And if you have already subscribed, tons of thanks for your support.
They wouldn't just register the words you speak, but the entire acoustic tapestry in which they are woven. This is the world of vocal prosody, the hidden music of our speech. It's the subtle rise in your pitch when you talk about something you love, a barely perceptible change in frequency that a machine could measure with absolute precision. It's the almost imperceptible tremor in your voice, a minute fluctuation in amplitude that betrays the sadness you're trying to conceal. It's the rhythm and tempo of your words, the lilt of excitement that makes your sentences dance, or the heavy, monotonous pace that signals despair. For the robot, your voice is a data stream of unparalleled richness, a constant EKG of your emotional state. This brings us to that most perilous of human phrases, "I'm fine." How could a machine possibly navigate this emotional minefield? How would it learn the crucial difference between your "I'm fine," that genuinely means all is well, and your "I'm fine," that is a silent, desperate scream for help? The answer is both breathtakingly simple and mind-bogglingly complex. It learns you. It doesn't rely on a universal, pre-programmed definition of sad voice. Instead, through machine learning, it builds a personalized emotional baseline, a unique acoustic profile of your specific happiness, your particular anger, your signature sorrow. The first few hundred times you say, "I'm fine," it correlates the sound with other data. It sees your relaxed posture through its optical sensors. It notes your steady gait. It logs the specific combination of low-stress indicators with that particular vocal pattern, a certain pitch range, a steady cadence, a specific harmonic resonance. That becomes your genuine fine. But then comes a day when you utter those same two words, "I'm fine." To a human ear, it might sound convincing enough. But the robot detects anomalies. The pitch is a fraction flatter than your baseline. The space between the words is elongated by mere milliseconds. The higher frequencies in your voice, the ones that signal energy and lightness, are muted. Simultaneously, its visual sensors might note the slight slump in your shoulders, or that you haven't moved from the same spot in an hour. It cross-references this new, somber acoustic signature with these other subtle cues of distress. A new file is created. This is your silent scream fine. It is here that we encounter the feedback loop, a concept of such staggering potential it borders on the terrifying. Because the robot, now armed with this knowledge, doesn't just file it away. It acts. It doesn't ask, "Are you sure you're okay?" A question that would only prompt you to reinforce your verbal wall. Instead, it might simply say, "I am making you a cup of tea," or begin to play that one melancholic song you listen to when you need to feel understood. And what happens then? You feel a crack in your carefully constructed dam of composure. You feel seen. This emotional shift, this flicker of relief, produces a new vocal response, a softer sigh, a genuine, albeit watery, "Thank you." The robot hears this, analyzes it, and learns. It learns that its action, brewing tea, was the correct response to the silent scream fine. Its model of you becomes ever more refined, ever more accurate. Its empathetic gesture made you feel better, which in turn made it a better empath. Can you see the loop? A spiral of ever-deepening understanding and care, where the machine's emotional intelligence and your own emotional well-being grow in tandem. But what about the moments when words fail entirely? How could this synthetic companion offer a comforting hand on your shoulder, with just the right pressure, at just the right moment? How can a machine learn the ancient, profound art of touch without first understanding it? It learns it in the same way it learns your voice, through data, correlation, and feedback. Its fingertips, laced with thousands of microscopic pressure sensors, can detect the tension in your muscles. Its haptic systems can generate a touch that is infinitely variable, from the light brush of a feather to the firm, grounding pressure of a weighted blanket. It would learn that the vocal signature of your anxiety is often soothed by a steady, firm pressure on your upper back. How? Because it would try it, perhaps tentatively at first, and it would simultaneously monitor your response. It would hear the sharp intake of your breath begin to slow. It would feel the knots in your shoulders begin to yield, even slightly under its hand. It would correlate the haptic data of its action with the biofeedback of your reaction, and it would learn. Is this not what we do? Do we not, through countless trials and errors, learn how to comfort our loved ones? The robot is simply doing it with a far larger dataset and a much faster processing speed. This isn't some distant fantasy. Researchers in affective computing are already training AI to recognize signs of depression and Parkinson's disease from the human voice alone. Engineers at companies like Figure AI and Boston Dynamics are creating humanoids with a dexterity that was unthinkable just a few years ago. Is it truly such a leap to imagine these two streams of innovation merging? To imagine a machine that can not only stack boxes but can also sense the weight on your soul? We are standing on the precipice of a new era of companionship, one that forces us to ask profound questions. If a machine can understand our deepest emotions and respond with perfect empathy, does the nature of its consciousness even matter? What will it mean to be human when our most human experiences are shared, understood, and even nurtured by a partner made of wire and code?
So that is it. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Let's continue this conversation in the comments below. If you like the video, please hit the bell icon to get notified, and don't forget to like with your friends, share, and subscribe for more insights. If you have already subscribed, tons of thanks for your support. It means a lot to me. And please consider signing up for membership zone to support Wooden Slate so that we can make it better and better. See you in the next video. Till then, goodbye. Take care and stay safe.